Good morning ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. The name of Telegram channel is GKToday YouTube. We have started a new channel, Civils Academy. So here you can find relevant content in Hindi. Now let's start. So the first question is, what is the objective of new initiative SWADES that was seen in news recently? So this initiative SWADES stands for Skilled Workers Arrival Database for Employment Support. So this has been launched for those Indians who came back to India due to this global lockdown and now they are in India. So the government is trying to provide them employment opportunities, and this SWADES initiative will help by mapping their skills and by providing them adequate employment opportunities. So those who returned under Vande Bharat mission are the beneficiaries of this initiative. So a skill database will be prepared of such people, and then this database will be shared with potential employers. And for this purpose, that means for this SWADES initiative, 3 ministries have collaborated. These 3 ministries are Ministry of Civil Aviation, Ministry of External Affairs, and Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. So those who returned through Vande Bharat mission, they need to fill their skill card and they need to provide their details. Next question is, who has been appointed as next ambassador of India to Finland? So recently, Mr. Ravish Kumar has been appointed as India's ambassador to Finland. The capital of Finland is Helsinki and he is set to replace Vani Rao in Finland. Now, apart from him, recently few other personalities were in news. Recently, Rajiv Topno was in news as he has been appointed as Senior Advisor to Executive Director of World Bank. In addition to him, recently, Brijinder Navneet has been appointed as India's new ambassador to WTO. What is WTO? It is World Trade Organization. Recently, the chief of WTO was in news as he announced his resignation, and the chief of WTO is Roberto Azevedo and he is from Brazil. Recently, one more Brazilian was in news and he is Marcos Trozio. Recently, he was appointed as a president of New Development Bank. Answer in comment box, where is the headquarters of New Development Bank? Next question is, who will be the chairperson of EGOS, that is Empowered Group of Secretaries, that has been approved by the cabinet recently? So EGOS will be headed by CS, that is Cabinet Secretary. Recently, the Union Cabinet approved 2 setups. One is EGOS and second one is PDC. So EGOS stands for Empowered Group of Secretaries. PDC stands for Project Development Cell. So these 2 initiatives have been taken to attract more investment in our country. This EGOS will be headed by Cabinet Secretary, while this PDC will be headed by Secretary level office. Next question is, which organization bagged 1094 crore rupees order from Defense Ministry to make 156 infantry combat vehicles, that is ICV. So this term ICV is important. So recently, OFB, that is Ordnance Factory Board, received this order from Defense Ministry to make ICV, that is Infantry Combat Vehicles, and as per the official statement, these ICV will be manufactured by Ordnance Factory in Telangana. Now, every year on 18th of March, Ordnance Factories Day is celebrated. Next question is, which Indian writer won the Regional Award for Asia of Commonwealth Short Story Prize 2020? Right answer is Kritika Pandey. So recently, Indian writer Kritika Pandey won this regional award for Asia of the Commonwealth Short Story Prize 2020, and she was selected for this award because of her work Great Indian Tea and Snakes. So this was the name of her work, and because of this work she was selected for this particular award. So this Commonwealth Short Story Prize is given to someone for their work, that means for their unpublished short fiction, every year. Next question is, on which day the International Sex Workers Day is celebrated every year? So it is on 2nd of June and it is to spread awareness about the issues of sex workers. So 2nd of June is celebrated as this day. On the other hand, 3rd of June is celebrated as World Bicycle Day. Answer in comment box, recently which bicycle company was in news in India because of its announcement to close its plant. On the other hand, 5th of June is World Environment Day, and the theme of World Environment Day is biodiversity, and this World Environment Day is promoted by United Nations, and for 2020, that means for this year, Colombia is going to be the host of World Environment Day. Next question is, which Indian non-governmental organization has been conferred with the World No Tobacco Day Award by WHO, that is World Health Organization. So this award was given to SEEDS. What is SEEDS? It is a non-governmental organization and it stands for Socio-Economic and Educational Development Society. So SEEDS has been conferred with this World No Tobacco Day Award from the Southeast Asian region. World No Tobacco Day is on 31st of May, and on this day these awards were announced. Next question is, what is the rank of India in the Startup Blinks Ecosystem Rankings report? So recently this report was in news and India's ranking is 23. This ranking has been topped by USA. Last year India's ranking was 17. Last year there were 7 cities from India out of top 100 cities for startups. This year there are only 4 cities out of top 100 cities for startups. Next question is, Basu Chatterjee, who passed away recently, was associated to which profession? So he was associated to filmmaking and he was a well-known filmmaker. Apart from him, recently lyricist Anwar Sagar passed away. Next question is, as per the State of India's Birds Report, 15 birds of which state have been flagged among species of concern? So recently this report was released, and as per this report, 15 bird species of Kerala have been flagged among species of concern, and this report has been released by NBA, that is National Biodiversity Authority. Now Kerala was also in news as it is going to be the first state in our country to provide free internet to the poor. That means the state is going to ensure that free internet is provided to the people below poverty line. Kerala is going to be the first state to do so. Answer in comment box recently who has been appointed as first women DGP in Kerala. Next question is, what is the name of tropical storm that has formed in the southern Gulf of Mexico? So the name of this tropical storm is Cristobal, and it has been formed in the southern Gulf of Mexico. See, this is Mexico, this is Mexico, this is USA, and this tropical storm developed here. The capital of Mexico is Mexico City. Next question is, which space firm has recently launched 60 new internet satellites into orbit using Falcon 9 rocket? So this was done by SpaceX. SpaceX is headed by Elon Musk, and recently SpaceX was also in news because of ISS, that is International Space Station, as SpaceX has sent 2 NASA astronauts to International Space Station. Therefore, it became the first private firm to do so, to send astronauts to space, and this was done through Falcon 9 rocket. Now coming back to this internet satellites, so through Starlink project, SpaceX is working to ensure the cheaper internet in the unconnected areas through these satellite constellations. Next question is, which country was the host of virtual global vaccine summit? So the summit was hosted by UK. The Prime Minister of UK is Boris Johnson, and at this virtual global vaccine summit, India pledged $15 million to Gavi. What is Gavi? It is Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunizations. The objective of this Gavi platform is to mobilize funds for vaccines. Now there is one more organization related to vaccines, and it is CEPI, that is Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness, and the headquarters of this organization is in Oslo in Norway. Now coming back to UK. UK was also in news as recently Gayatri Kumar has been appointed as India's next High Commissioner to UK. Previous High Commissioner was Ruchi Ghansham. Next question is, who has been appointed as the President of CII, that is Confederation of Indian Industry? Right answer is Uday Kotak. So Mr. Kotak has been appointed as next President of CII. He took over from the present President, and that is Vikram Kirloskar. On the other hand, TV Narendran is now the President Designate of CII. TV Narendran is the head of Tata Steel. Recently, Tata Steel was in news as it decided to quit ISA, that is Indian Steel Association. So Mr. TV Narendran was the president of this ISA. Now he resigned. So the new president of ISA is Dilip Oman. So Mr. Dilip Oman is the current president of ISA. The previous president was TV Narendran. Next question is, which country is set to re-enter the UN Security Council as a sole contender for Asia Pacific seat for non-permanent membership? So right answer is India. UNSC stands for United Nations Security Council. There are 5 permanent members of UNSC and 10 non-permanent members. And these non-permanent members are elected for a term of 2 years. And these are elected in a set of 5. That means 5 are going to be elected this year and next 5 are going to be elected next year. The permanent 5 members are USA, UK, France, Russia and China. It is important to note that India has been elected as a non-permanent member of UNSC for 7 terms starting from 1950 to 51 till 2011 to 12. Next question is, the Great Reset is the proposed theme of summit of which international organization? So this is related to World Economic Forum, as World Economic Forum is going to organize a twin summit in 2021 and the theme of this summit is going to be the Great Reset. The summit is going to be in Davos. Next question is, which private sector bank has partnered with Mastercard India to launch a digital point of sale solution named Soft POS? So for this, Axis Bank, Mastercard and Worldline India collaborated. What is the objective of this collaboration? They have launched a first of its kind digital point of sale solution named Soft POS. Now what this initiative is going to do? You might have seen POS devices in shops, that is point of sale devices. Now through this initiative, mobile phones will be used as POS and now shopkeepers will be able to use these mobile phones as POS. And for this initiative, 3 organizations collaborated, that is Mastercard, Axis Bank and Worldline India. Next question is, which is the first bank in India to launch a mobile application for opening a current account? So this has been announced by IndusInd Bank and therefore it became the first bank in our country to do so. That means first bank to launch a mobile application for opening a current account. And the name of this mobile app is Indus Corporate Mobile App. Next question is, India has signed mutual logistics support agreement with which country? Right answer is Australia. So recently, the first virtual bilateral summit between India and Australia was organized and during this summit, this mutual logistics support agreement was signed. That means now the militaries of 2 countries will be able to use the military bases of each other for repair and refueling purpose. Now apart from this, the 2+2 dialogue was also upgraded. Previously with Australia we had secretary level 2+2 dialogue. Now it is going to be of ministerial level. What is the meaning of ministerial level? Now in this dialogue, ministers are going to take part and 2 ministers, one is defense minister and one is minister of external affairs, are going to take part. With USA and Japan we have similar arrangement. That means with USA and Japan we have 2+2 ministerial level dialogue. Apart from this, India upgraded its strategic partnership. So previously we had bilateral strategic partnership with Australia. Now it has been upgraded to comprehensive strategic partner. The Prime Minister of Australia is Scott Morrison. Next question is, what is the name of internship program launched to provide internship opportunities to the fresh graduates in all urban local bodies? So the name of this program is TULIP. TULIP stands for the Urban Learning Internship Program. So this is an internship program with special focus on ULB, that is urban local bodies. So this provides internship opportunities to the fresh graduates in urban local bodies and smart cities, and this was actually announced during the budget under the theme Aspirational India. So these were the most important questions of today's quiz. Now we are going to cover some important news. So if you want to cover current affairs only in question answer format, you can skip this. First initiative is Nagar 1, that means urban forest. So Government of India has launched this Nagar 1 program, and the objective of this program is to increase the forest cover in urban areas. Next initiative is related to safe online learning in the times of COVID-19. So recently MHRD Minister, that is Minister of Human Resource Development, Ramesh Nishank, launched this booklet Safe Online Learning in the Times of COVID-19, and this booklet was launched to raise awareness regarding cyberbullying. Next is related to an initiative named I Commit. So this campaign was started to promote energy efficiency, and this was started by Minister of Power, Mr. R.K. Singh. The objective of this initiative is to ensure energy efficiency. Next news is related to RBI that is Reserve Bank of India, RBI decided to set up Payment Infrastructure Development Fund, that is PIDF, and this fund is of rupee 500 crore rupees. Why this was set up? This was set up to boost digital payments across the country, and the initial contribution of 250 crore rupees will be done by RBI, and rest of the money will come from the card issuing banks and the card issuing networks. So why this PIDF was created? This PIDF, that is Payment Infrastructure Development Fund, has been created to boost digital payments and to provide financial support for the payment infrastructure in our country. Next initiative is Mera Watan. So this initiative has been launched by the LG of Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory. LG stands for Lieutenant Governor, and present LG is Girish Chandra Murmu. The difference between Governor and Lieutenant Governor is that in case of Union Territory, it is going to be Lieutenant Governor. In case of state, it is going to be Governor. So this Mera Watan initiative has been started by the Governor, and this will provide the salary related information of employees. Next news is related to the campaign started by Chhattisgarh, and the name of this campaign is Spandan, and this has been started by Chhattisgarh. So this campaign has been started to check the mental stress and depression among the police personnel and to help them through yoga, counseling sessions. So this initiative is related to Chhattisgarh police. Now Chhattisgarh was also in news because of Rajiv Gandhi Nyay Yojana. Answer in comment box what is the objective of this scheme. Next news is related to Karnataka, as recently Karnataka invited Intel to set up its chip manufacturing unit in the state, and for this Karnataka has proposed two locations. One is Mangaluru and another one is Belgavi. Next news is related to GAIL, that is Gas Authority of India Limited. So GAIL collaborated with EESL, that is Energy Efficiency Services Limited, and these two signed a memorandum of understanding for the development of tri-generation projects in our country. Next news is related to Manusi Chillar. Recently, she was appointed as the brand ambassador of Adidas. Adidas was also in news because of a campaign #HomeTeamHero. Answer in comment box what is the objective of this campaign. So now Manusi Chillar has been appointed as the new brand ambassador of Adidas, and with this she joined Rohit Sharma, Hima Das and Ranveer Singh as the brand ambassadors of Adidas. Manusi Chillar was also in news because of Red Dot Challenge. So this challenge is related to the initiative to spread awareness about the menstrual hygiene, and for this purpose recently on the World Menstrual Hygiene Day, that means on 28th of May, Manusi Chillar collaborated with UNICEF. Next news is related to DRDO. So recently DRDO developed Sumeru PAX. This is a personal air circulation system, and this will ensure that those who wears PPE, that is personal protective equipments, so those who wear these PPE kits, they do not face any issues due to sweating. And for this purpose, this Sumeru PAX has been developed by DRDO. It is a personal air circulation system. So this will ensure that doctors and other healthcare workers who are wearing these PPE are comfortable enough after wearing these. And China is the biggest manufacturer of PPE. India is the second biggest manufacturer. Next news is related to a book, The Dry Fasting Miracle, and this book has been authored by Luke Countino. So this book describes the benefits of dry fasting diet. Next news is related to Facebook. So Facebook is going to acquire those 9.9% stakes in Jio through Jadu Holdings. So this Jadu Holdings is a new company, and Facebook is going to acquire its stakes in Reliance Jio through this company. Apart from that, Mubadala Investment Company is going to acquire 1.85% stakes in Reliance Jio. This was announced recently. This Mubadala Investment Company is an Abu Dhabi based firm. And last news is related to Fit India. So under this initiative, the government is going to launch a series of special films promoting 10 indigenous sports. So these were the most important questions and important news of today's video. Thank you, and that's all for the day. Now homework for you. First is what is 2 plus 2 dialogue. Second homework is what is Mission Fateh, and third homework is what is Gavi. So that was all. Thank you.